I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
Knock, knock.
Welcome to the Button Mappers.
Correct. Okay.
Disregard. Hi, everybody. I'm Teddy.
And I'm Yoshi.
And I'm Toad.
I thought you were Sonic.
And I'm Sonic.
Yeah, I'm Sonic.
And I'm Toad.
Toad.
And I'm Daisy.
And I'm Daisy.
And I'm Oak. And
I'm
I'm Banjo
Geodude.
3E.
What if we just had one episode where we had 18 guests on? So it was hey, I'm Alex, and I'm Teddy, and I'm Spencer, and I'm Fred, and I'm Jason, and I'm Bob, and I'm Bill, and I'm
The guy with the sunglasses.
And I'm
and I'm Brian. It just kept going. That'd be the best episode. And we someone's I really like the grass in this level, and then 8 people were yeah, and then all trying to talk over each other. Be a beautiful one.
But that's not this episode.
Hey Teddy, knock knock.
If it's Mario, who's
Knock
there?
knock. It's a me.
Who?
A me.
In the Wii?
Yes.
You made a me character?
It's a me, Mario.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it was going to be Mario.
It's me, Luigi. Welcome to the Button Mappers.
What did I do for the cart one? I was like, it's me, Drunk Mario! Drunk Mario.
It's the best Mario.
Welcome to the end. Well, not really the end, but
Welcome to the end.
The end of
Welcome to the end.
We end where we began.
The end of time. The last proper video of Mario Month, is that what we're calling this? I don't know.
I would probably not put that in the title.
Oh, okay. Well, here we are, guys. Mario Month is almost complete.
But it wouldn't
We're
be
gonna
complete if we didn't beat. Just beat it.
60 feet.
You can make it, Mario. Isn't that like the painting game?
Spencer,
What?
you weren't here for the original discourse on the Nintendo 64.
I was not.
But he listened. He was a fan. He was one of the first.
Do you
And
remember
now
what
he's
I said
a
about...
host. He's a co-host.
I'm
He is a member. He's a button member.
I'm a button mapper.
Do you remember what
YouTube
we
has
said
created
about...
these new emojis where you can actually see if somebody is receives the most hearts, and I think Spencer has earned them. He's an MVP. He's an MVB, most valuable button.
Stop boosting his ego.
Continue.
We don't need that.
We need more teddies.
Okay. Spencer,
not
do you remember what I said
French.
about Mario 64?
Let's talk about what the pioneers are for this console.
Pilot wings. I'm just kidding. It's Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64. If we're gonna talk about one game today, it's gonna be fucking Mario 64.
Okay.
Because that is the game.
Let's go. Let's have a whole button mapper talk.
Button map discuss.
Let's map this game down.
Let's map it out.
During the discourse.
One thing I know that you've said about it is that you don't think it's as good as Banjo-Kazooie.
That's still true, and is a fact. Not an opinion.
I agree with you in some aspects. No, I don't remember what you specifically said about Mario 64 and the N64 button mapper thingy.
What did I say, Teddy?
Let's map it out.
Let's map it out.
Oh, okay. Well, so now we're
Thus
doing
the
it.
map out was born.
It's a historic moment in button mapper history. It's the Nintendo 64 intellectual discourse. If there's one game we weren't going to leave that discourse video without talking about, it was Mario 64.
Ain't that the truth?
We didn't know
Nothing
the
but-
map out was a thing at that point, so that we could really contribute the birth of the map out to Mario 64.
A tribute. Continue.
A tribute.
So today we're talking about Bubsy 3D on the Sony PlayStation.
What did you have to say about it?
So, with that knowledge of Mario 64 being the inspiration for map outs, let's talk about Bubsy 3D.
Okay, so
the
the
Sony
first level in Mario 64 is Cheeseland. In Cheeseland,
cheese.
you drive over pallets of cheese. Alex, what were your first thoughts when you drove over the first pallet of cheese?
Jeez.
Great
That's all I got.
contribution. Okay, Spencer?
I thought I was on the moon. But turns out I was just playing a Mario Odyssey.
I was just watching Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, Wallace and Gromit.
I just got a moonstone in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow.
I was playing Pokemon.
There I was. Did you know? At Mount Moon, you can collect a total of 3 moonstones.
Did you know?
Mario 64 was a launch title,
For the Sony PlayStation.
alongside Pilot Wings and Wario's Wings.
Buy the wings! Remember that classic?
No.
Button Mappers best of. Spencer, you're missing out.
I saw it. I don't remember that specifically.
Pilot Wings!
All right, guys, let's get the map it out Mario 64.
Let's
what do you say?
let's discourse on it first, boys. Mario 64, what you got to say about it?
It's me, Mario.
I mean, what can you say that hasn't already been said? You know, and I think we have said it on a couple other videos, so I'm going to keep it short and concise. This was a big video or a big game for the N64. Obviously, it was a launch title, and it was really probably the first introduction to true 3D gaming for a lot of people, myself included. Obviously, the PlayStation has elements, but I think N64 really gave you that open world, and it showcased it with Mario 64.
I played it. I was kidding. Yeah. No, it was a big part of my childhood. It was definitely one of the earliest platformers I probably really remember playing was Mario 64, and I can contribute many a days to listening to Mario 64 in the background of my soul.
Wow.
I don't know where I was going with that one, but
What about you?
no.
What about you, Teddy?
So there I was with a cartridge in my
Playing Pokemon
64.
Snap.
That's true.
Yes.
You're not wrong. But when I wasn't playing Pokemon Snap, I was playing.
Ocarina of Time.
You're right. And in those spare moments where Ocarina of Time and Pokemon Snap were nowhere to be found.
Star Fox 64.
Actually, I was going to say Clue. Mario 64.
Clue 64.
I don't want to spoil anything, but
That's map out number 2.
Mario 64. Mario, yeah. Great game. Impressionable. That's me at that time playing Mario 64. And I still am. I'm kind of nostalgic having replayed it, even on the Wii U, which is interesting.
More like the PU.
More like, if you,
We're doing
according to the internet, some might call it 3U.
The 3U. Yeah.
They're going to say the ambulance.
Oh, I see. Wii U.
Ooh. Wii U.
Yeah. I should have played on that.
I played the DS version. What did you guys play?
The
DS.
64.
Okay.
I've only beaten it on the DS version, yeah.
Why? What is wrong with you?
Well, that's a deep question to ask on a button map, but I didn't have an N64 when it came out. I was poor, so I got it way later. But
I thought you were a dirty emulator.
Well, back then, when emulation was pretty much limited to Super Nintendo at the most part. I didn't really get into the higher stuff, and emulating an N64 is really annoying. Mostly because of the controller. It really is kind of unintuitive for that. But when the DS came out, they announced Super Mario 64 DS, and I was like, wow, that's perfect. What a great game to start with, and figured I'd catch up. Because I saw my friends playing Mario 64, so I knew it was great. I just never got a chance to get my mitts on it.
I liked how they were like, they built an entire controller for the 64 around that game with the joystick and stuff. And then they were like, you know what, let's throw that shit in the DS with the D-pad. It'll be fine.
It was fine like 5 years later when they came out with the 3DS.
Yeah, but it doesn't fix the game's controls. It just fixed the button, the thing itself.
It was still weird. Because it was only octi-directional, so even playing on the Wii U wasn't perfect. It was definitely like some of those battles, which I guess we can get into, were awkward.
It was still programmed for the DS.
But yes, Mario 64. It all began somewhere, and it began with a painting in Toad's castle. Do you guys want to talk about the lead up to the castle?
Oh, dude, that's the one of the most iconic moments is when Mario jumps out of that pipe.
Dear Mario,
I'm fucking been kidnapped again.
I baked you a cake.
Or whatever. I don't know. Oh, yeah. She's like, come get your cake.
Most Mario games don't really have even this much story. Well, I guess Super Mario World sort of also started you out with like a bit of text just to get you going.
Mario 2 is also an acid trip.
I don't want to talk about
There
it.
you go. There's that.
Bad acid trip.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. But this one pretty much ditches the story almost immediately.
Yeah.
It's like,
Which is something that the other 3D games don't do. So it's weird.
I don't really mind. It's a tech
No.
demo. We're going to get into that. Well, I don't know if that might be unfair to say, tech demo, but it's
I
really a
think
showcase.
Tech demo, showcase. Both of those are both correct, and I think undersell how great the game is.
Proof of concept. How about that?
Sure.
I really don't. I look at this game more of a masterpiece. Really, I really do.
I like this game quite a bit.
I'm curious to see if that opinion changes by the end. I already know I've got some picking points, but I do appreciate it.
Okay.
So you start off outside of Princess Toadstool's castle.
Ew. I hate that name.
At
Let's
least
start with the name. What's wrong?
what's
Peach.
in a name that
She will always
be
be
called
Peach.
by any
She'll always
other
be,
name.
She'll always
Will always
be my Peach.
be Alex's Peach. Peach Toadstool.
No.
So her name is Peach Toadstool? Like that's her full name?
Princess Peach Toadstool, to be correct. To be accurate. To be proper.
Well, I wish I could get a name like Princess.
It's notable
Princess.
to mention. It's notable to mention. It's noteworthy that in the DS version, the castle's locked and you start as Yoshi.
Yeah.
That's not how the game works.
You gotta chase that bunny around? Is that what?
Yeah,
Was
you got to
that
get the
one?
key from the bunny to
Yeah.
open the
Is Mario
door.
Galaxy?
Somebody open the door to your heart.
Open your heart!
So Yoshi's out there snoozing. He lick-a-tongues his way to capture a bunny. Gets the key. The bunny's like, "No, don't eat me." And
I haven't played the DS version, so I don't know anything of this.
You're kind of missing out, man. I gotta say.
It's really
Maybe by
great.
the end of this, you will be enticed.
I've only played the original version, which is
The
what I'm familiar
the
with.
DS version features 150 stars. Did you know? While the 64 version only offers 120.
Wow.
That's extra 30 stars of content, baby.
Wow.
And 3 times the
But
character. And
I have to play it on DS.
instead of 64-bit, you get 32. I don't know how true
You
that is.
say you have to play it on the DS. I say you get to play it on the DS. See how the word changed right there? Wow. The N64. I'd rather play this on the N64 is something I've heard almost
Where the
nobody
controller
say
was
anything.
where the controller was designed for this one game in particular.
The Nintendo 64 is a console, which Mario 64 was programmed to play.
Look, if we're
All
gonna
right,
start
so-
talking about the Mario 64, we got to start with the N64, which was a console.
So in the true version, Mario jumps out of the pipe, and he's in the courtyard.
No, he still jumps out of the pipe in the DS. Yoshi just chases
I
after
thought you
him.
said Yoshi jumps out of the.
No,
What? I'm
Yoshi's out
confused.
there sleeping.
Yoshi's napping.
It's nap
What's Yoshi
time.
doing there?
Yoshi is notable because he gets a little hover and he can use his tongue.
Oh, his little like thing. Yeah, or he's like struggling. He's like,
If you just replace his voice with yours and the game.
I just want to thank you guys in advance for the soundbite material.
Yoshi, you okay, bud?
Yoshi, are you okay? So you go into the castle as Yoshi. Mario's been kidnapped.
What? That's not how the game worked.
No, but it works.
That's not how the game worked.
Well, I don't know. I'm misconstruing the truth intentionally. I don't really remember. But I know he does kind of chase after Mario because Mario is more than a game. It's a concept. And it's
Maybe he's-
executed.
Maybe he's in Japan. Or maybe he's in Switzerland.
They don't call it Odyssey for nothing. So as Yoshi in the DS, or if you want to be true, I guess, in 64 as Mario, you find your way to a room with a star on the door. And there's no number on this star. Thus, you can enter the door. Once you enter the door, there's a painting on the wall. On this painting, there's a picture of a giant bomb-looking creature. Some might call it a bomb.
Okay.
Can you guys do your best bomb sound effect?
Meep, 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 meep.
Yeah, he's like, right?
I always thought it was Bob-omb. And then I saw Scott Pilgrim. And they called themselves the Sex Bombs. And then I said, oh, I'm going to trust them because they're hipsters.
That's what you get for being wrong.
Yeah. I felt bad.
Tell me, guys, what was it like when you first jumped into the painting?
Whoa!
I guess I
This
should
level's
probably
awesome.
say
I
the
don't know.
name. Should I say the name? Do you guys want me to say the name?
Yeah, I think
Sure.
we
Ba
should
ba
say it.
ba 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 bam.
Let's-
Battlefield. Bob on Battlefield.
Yeah, I love this level. This level is, again, like a lot of these, they start off in a kind of green setting. I know that a lot of platformers do that, which I'm cool with. It's very green. You get a good sense of life out of this one. And you get, introduced to some of the mechanics. You get to shoot around on a cannon and explore verticality, which in ways that previous Marios hadn't done it before. And I really like the mountain. And eventually... Yeah, I mean, nothing's too hard in it, nor does it have to be. Very catchy. Oh, great music.
There's 6 stars here. The first one is Big Bob-omb and the Summit. The next one is Foot Race with Koopa the Quick. Then you have Shoot to the Island in the Sky, Find the 8 Red Coins, Mario Wings to the Sky, and Behind Chain Chomp's Gate. Guys, what do you want to talk about?
I mean, the obvious one is the first one, Big Bomb on the Summit, because the first thing you see when you pop into that level is the giant-ass hill.
And I think it's really the first one that you really get to. You have 1 star that you're really supposed to get. You could get a couple of the other ones, like the Chain Chomp one or the 8 Red
Or the
Coins.
coins, yeah.
But I know you guys said like that story is not integral here, but it actually gives context for the cannon in this first stage because the Bob-ombs are using the cannons to fire these like bubble things at you. It's one of the first times that they really implement it in a meaningful way. So after you kill Bob-omb, you get access to the cannon. I also wondered, guys, did you ever try and throw Bob-omb off the summit?
I always do that first, forgetting what I'm supposed to do. Every time I play this game, I did that the other day when I was playing this game. I was like, I tried to throw him off, and I was like, oh yeah, that's not how I beat this boss.
It's so aggravating. That's my first intention. Spencer, did you ever do that?
No, I don't think so.
Alex, can you
Get
say
out
what
of here.
happens when you do?
Oh my god, what did happen? I know I did it.
He gets angry at you. He's like, you're not supposed to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So you're just supposed to throw him on top of the summit.
Yeah, you're supposed to like thwomp him back down, like, you know.
Okay.
You do it 3 times. 3 is the magic number.
Don't let him grab you though. He'll yeet you. You'll be gone.
It's not a very hard boss battle. You just got to kind of circle around him.
Grab
It
his
is
booty.
kind of a prelude to Bowser, though.
Grab him by the booty.
Just call him Big Booty Bomb.
Big booty
Grab
Bob.
Grab his bomb booty.
Big Booty Bomb.
Big booty Bob.
bomb. The big booty bomb.
What's your favorite star on this world?
Ooh, that's tough. I like a lot of them. I'm gonna say the foot race, just because I don't know. I like seeing a giant Koopa. That one's entertaining. I also like the chain chomp too. I like getting to free him.
That one's surprisingly hard.
Yeah, but that one's fun though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like chain chomps too. So
I have so many memories of the 8 coins, like running up that hill to get that 1 coin.
It's such a pain.
I'm like, can I just keep going? Like, is this gonna work? I guess it
If you
does.
try and slide down, it's so hard to get that one because it's like on an
Yeah.
edge.
always takes me like 3 tries.
I did find out when going for the 100 coin star here that there's a Koopa shell lying around, and you can ride the Koopa shell up the hill.
Yeah.
So that was a
That's the
cool
thing.
little trick. Personal favorite, I'm very nostalgic about the wing cap here. And when you get to the island in the sky, you have to use the wing cap to fly through the coins in the middle. There's like 5 coins, and once you do, there's a secret star that comes out, or a regular star, I guess. You just don't use the wing cap that much in the game, or at all, really. And it's something that's not really brought back in future Mario titles where you get to fly as Mario, so I'm very nostalgic about that.
Do you guys ever think it's weird about like how you could find that little spot where like it teleports you from like the little flowery patch that like teleports you from one side of the stage to like the other?
Where's that?
You know what I'm talking about? It's like a little circle of like yellow flowers. I don't know if it's in the DS version, but it's in the N64 version.
It sounds familiar. I didn't remember
yeah,
that.
you like step in it, it goes vroom, and then it takes you like the other side of the map. It goes vroom, and you're back, and I'm like I was always like, why is this here?
Wait, what noise does it make?
Vroom.
They have a similar one in a future stage. I won't spoil it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vroom.
Oh, okay.
Alex, is that a segue?
Vroom. We're teleporting out of Bob-omb Battlefield. What did you guys think of Bob-omb Battlefield? Yes? No?
I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
a
think
thumbs up, man. That's a good
it's a-
first stage for a first time in a 3D platformer, like
Strong.
this new genre.
And I'm going to say one word for it that doesn't apply to all the other levels. I'm going to say cohesive.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
What?
Vroom.
I like it.
Did you know? There's
No,
another stage.
No.
There's a
we're
new
not doing
stage
the
after you
no.
come out of Bob-omb Battlefield. Hopefully you got at least 1 star out of Bob-omb Battlefield. And if you did, you can now access 2 new stages. But
Womp
Course
womp.
2... Course 2. Oh boy, Course 2. This one, some might say that it hits down hard, almost like it thwomped. Do you know why, Spencer?
Because it's Womp's Fortress.
But
I like this one.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
The first one really had it had a pathway up the hill, but this is like the first one that I really think like was like an obstacle, you know.
Yeah, this one, they immediately brought the verticality where it looked like you could fall to your death a lot. And so it gave it that, like, where Bob-omb Battlefield was more like playground. This was like, okay, we're going to also challenge you in this game, by the way. Not that this was overly challenging, but you could see the stakes a little higher.
Well, you couldn't fall off the side of a Battlefield too. You could fall off the side of Womp's Fortress.
Right.
this one looks like an N64 game.
Yes, it does. It does definitely.
Yeah.
There's 6
I-
stars here. Sorry, I'll go ahead, Alex.
Sorry, I was gonna say I think saying that though, I think the stage is like probably one of the more iconic ones, and they brought this one back later for Galaxy 2.
I like
There's-
smashing those bricks.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
There's 6 stars here. Chip off the Womp's block to the top of the fortress. Shoot into the wild blue. Red coins on the floating isle. Could you imagine? Red cones. Save that for Mario Kart. Fall onto the caged island and blast away the wall. Boys, thoughts?
This has really, really good moving segments on it. Collecting the red coins to me is the most fun part. And I just climbing to the top of the fortress is cool. I really like. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
Spencer.
I also think this is one of the easiest to get 100 plus coins on.
Yeah, I was gonna agree. Like climbing to the top of the fortress, I think is my highlight. That was the most fun thing about I like really about this level, because as we go on, not a lot of the levels have that verticality that this one has. Some of them do. There's a few.
I'm gonna give you some pushback, but okay.
But I think overall, I think in terms of like the obstacle course up the fortress itself, this is like one of the more fun levels.
I like that it develops. Like you take down the Womp at the top of the tower, and then the tower comes up, like it becomes even taller, and then you escalate the tower. I like how the camera rotates as you escalate the tower. Like you said, it has nice verticality. It does. It's a very well developed level, like all around every corner of this like square looking fortress. It really feels like a fortress, and it's a good feeling. I guess
Wait.
it is the first time you can really fall off too. You want to interrupt? Go ahead.
Oh my god.
I was just gonna throw in a dumb joke. We can keep going.
I was gonna say this would make a really, really nice work of art if somebody could make this in like a 3D printed Womp's Fortress or something. That'd be really cool. Just kind of look at all the stuff on it. It's like a beautiful spire.
What's your favorite star, and why does it blast away the wall?
I just like the coins. That's not blast away the wall.
No, you guys said your favorite star. I like to fall onto the caged island. There's a little owl that hides in the tree at the beginning of the stage. Do you guys remember the owl?
No.
Remember the Owlamoo.
The owl mo.
Okay.
Do you guys think Breath of the Wild was inspired by this stage?
Yes.
Because you had to climb the tower.
I just like crushing the blocks. Remember them? They would they belly flop on you and you just dodge.
No, because you killed them, Spencer. You fucking crushed them.
Yeah.
I don't remember them.
Oh.
Do you guys run through the Womp's legs?
You could do that.
Yeah, I didn't know you
just
could
run
do that.
underneath.
I didn't know that. I always ran around.
No, just run underneath. Be ambitious.
Trust it.
Have a soul.
Soul, Alex.
My soul.
You guys got anything else for Womp's Fortress?
That water area is the bane of my existence.
Oh.
Because many times as a child, I had fallen off and I slid back down in that little watery patch.
So, are you saying it's the bane of your existence, or it saved you every time?
No, it's a bane of my existence because it's a symbol of my failure.
Oh. Okay.
Spencer, you had anything?
No. That's all I got.
Speaking of watery patches,
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought you were segueing into the next level.
It's premeditated. Alex, take us there.
take us there to Jolly Roger Bay, where we are going to do what makes Mario Mario. We're going to swim.
What's it called?
Jolly Roger Bay?
Yeah.
I was confusing it with the Banjo Tooie.
I know. I was thinking that too. I was like, I thought that was a Banjo Tooie level.
Some might call it.
Some might call it Mario 3.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, I know the music for this one too.
Dun, 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 dun,
This one
dun,
has the
dun,
ship in the
dun,
cave
dun.
in the water. And
Can the eel come out to play?
Yeah, the eel. A lot of
Is that
people
a
say they're
question?
afraid of the eel. Are you afraid of the eel?
No, I eat eel.
Oh,
This
hoity-toity guy.
I like his reappearance in Mario Kart 8.
does the eel show up in Mario Kart 8?
Dolphin Shoals. You get to ride on his back.
Did you watch the map out? This is a plug to those of you listening. If you have not yet listened to the Mario Kart 8 map out, why don't you go ahead and take a moment and click the... What do you call those things?
Thumbnail?
No.
Zelda's? Oh, wait, Link's.
Hyperlinks? I was going to say not annotation. They made a thing. YouTube card. Go ahead and press the YouTube card in the top right corner of your screen. And check out the Mario Kart 8 map app. But with that being said, yes, the eel is back in full.
Back in black.
It's not in black, but it's back for Mario Kart 8.
Shady's back. Tell a friend.
This is a water level. Guys, do you like this water level?
I've played worse water levels.
Yeah, me too. It's inoffensive, but I don't think there's anything here that I liked.
Not the music?
Well, okay, I'll give you the music, but that's like saying every stage.
There's 6 stars here. I'm going to read them off. Plunder in the sunken ship. Can the eel come out to play? Treasure of the ocean cave. Red coins on the ship afloat. Blast to the stone pillar and through the jet stream.
This is in this level they introduced the breath, how breath works.
It was wild.
Yes. And I'm down with that. I think they did a good job with that. I'm cool with the health just kind of draining, and then you pop out, and then it comes back, and you can kind of collect it while you're underwater.
Yeah, if you're under health, like if you've lost health and then you just go underwater, you can fully restore your health just by breathing.
Wait, you restore your breath by breathing?
Restore your health. So your 8 health meters.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite star here?
I remember the eel the most, so I'll say, can the eel come out and play?
That's all I remember is the eel. Basically, it's like I don't think there's anything else in the stage that I really remember like having a good time with.
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't know if any of these are fun, but I remember swimming after the eel, and I remember it was very weird trying to make it come out of the ship for the first star. I didn't really see what the activation was to make it come out of the ship window. But something you do triggers it. And after you do that, you can go in the ship and then get the star. But you have to, survive the breath sequence, which can be difficult. I actually usually go for the treasure one first, which I don't fully understand how you're supposed to know what the sequence is. There's, 4 treasure chests, and you have to, open them in a certain order. So, but I agree. I think the stars, while they're, I don't know about forgettable, it's not one of the most iconic stages in the game.
It's not very cool.
I immediately write off water stages in just about every platformer I play.
I do like the red coins, though, that especially since you have to make the ship come up, and then you hop on the ship.
Gotcha.
And that the eel starts swimming underwater, there's some development here.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Do you guys know that sometimes water rises into the sky?
And sets.
And when it becomes really cold, it comes back down as snow.
No, I didn't know that.
It's very cool.
Thanks for that.
You know what else is cool? Course 4.
Cool, yeah. Cool border.
Course 4 in Super Mario 64.
Oh.
Cool mountain.
Sick mountain.
Cool land.
This is probably
a spiritual successor to Clu Land.
Yes.
Who threw the baby?
This might be my favorite level. At least it's probably the level I have the most memories with.
Which one of us threw the baby?
Everybody
Give me your
throws
best
the
penguin impersonation.
Which one? When you throw her child off the side of the mountain and she realizes that her child's dead?
Yeah.
Is this poetry?
She witnesses her own child's mortality.
Wah.
Oh no, my
Wah.
baby.
Wah. I like. Wah.
I like
There are
that when
6
you
stars,
fall like
sorry.
great distances in this level, you just get stuck in the snow.
Mm. In the DS one, there's something called a star switch. So you step on the switch and then stars appear. I don't think they really do that in 64.
No, that
And
sounds dumb.
There's a tricky one here. It's like dumb fun because you missed out on it.
Yeah, you missed it. That game's awesome.
The sequence is like you have to break the ice as Wario and then like step on the switch and then go jump across like the floating Gus. Anyways, I don't want to get too into it, but falling in the snow, that's what that reminded me of.
Yeah. And then
But in the 64, Alex's favorite true version, aka True Land,
The slide, dude.
has 6 stars. Did you know? The first one is Slip Sliding Away. And there's Lil Penguin, the rapper.
Little penguin. Yo, little penguin.
Little Penguin Lost. Then there's his rival Big Penguin Race. Frosty Slide for 8 red coins. Snowman has lost his head. And Wall Kicks will work.
There's 3 of these for that slide because that slide's the best part of the level.
That's not true because the red coins are actually all over the map.
Well, whatever. There's 2 of these for that slide. I forgot what the brick coins were in this one. There's 2 of these for the slide.
I do like the slide. It's the first thing that you see in the level.
yeah, that's the race.
And it's fun because the first one's not a race. You just have to clear the course. There's also like a secret wall that you can go through in the course.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's not a
a
race.
little shortcut. There's like a little extra man in there.
It's tricky to do that slide though.
Hmm.
Yeah, the controls seem a little inept for that slide, but I don't know. It's just so fun though.
Yeah, it's a good
I
time.
can kind of like make up for it. Does it feel any better in the DS version?
Yeah, it's fine. Actually, it reminded me of a Mario Party minigame from the N64. Do you guys know like the ones where it's like you're on the mine cart and you're pushing it down, you got like tilt?
Oh, from yeah, it's from Mario Party 2.
There's some ones that are very reminiscent on the N64. So it had that minigame feel. I thought it was fun. Especially having to race the penguin even though he gets in your way.
It reminded me of that level of Mario 64 on the 64.
Did it remind you of the DS version?
On the 64.
It reminded me of Cool Cool Mountain is very close to Clue Mountain, and I don't like that.
Well, I'm gonna say it's probably my favorite.
Level?
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh.
Shit. It's not
I like-
cohesive. But.
I liked walking across the bridges and stuff. I like the layout of the level. I think it's pretty cool.
I think this level really starts an issue with me with the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
see
a
that.
lot of really awkward angles in this level, especially when you're going down the hills and stuff.
There's some tricky ones, especially in the DS one. You have to do the 8 red coins mostly as Yoshi, although you can use some of the other characters because you need his like fire breathing ability. That's a cool thing with the DS version is the characters get abilities. They kind of adopt them so you don't have to get like all 3 of the boxes, like the metal hat and the invisibility. But there's an interesting one with the red coin where you have to like kind of hover around a wall. This one also has one of those teleportation sequences right at the beginning of the level and the end of the level.
View. Or whatever I said.
That's exactly what you said.
Oh, okay.
And it's interesting. It's cool. It's a cool way to get back to the top of the cool mountain. I have to say, though, with the races, like with the race with the penguin and the race with the snowman's head, it's a little awkward staying in front of it.
Yeah, I don't know if they really mastered the art of the quick turn quite yet in the 3D stuff. Racing is kind of a struggle. And I would argue that with the slide as well. It's just I don't know if the controls were there yet.
I can
Wall
forgive
jump
it,
is
though.
another thing that suffers here.
Yeah.
I can kind of forgive it though because this is their first time like doing a 3D platformer. So I can't expect the camera to be perfect,
It's a good water stage, though.
It's a frozen water stage.
Did you know?
Did you know that wall kicks will work?
Did you know that course 3 and course 4 were both water stages?
Some would call them. Waiting for somebody to finish my sentence here.
Hydro City.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That
This
is not
is
a good
the,
transition, but go ahead.
This is the next level we have starts the interesting trend of this game, like really having, like not really cryptic, but like really odd ways to enter the levels that I don't think any other Mario game really does. Because like up to this point, all the levels have been paintings on the wall, and this next one is not a painting on the wall.
And you should also mention that you have to defeat Bowser in order to get here first.
You do have to. Yeah, there was a fight with Bowser. He's like, "So long, gay Bowser."
Also, in the DS version, you need to jump into Mario's face. Spencer, would you care to add anything?
No.
All right, so Alex, take us to course 5.
Big Boo's haunt.
Ooh.
You have to jump into the little cage.
I might throw it in there. I think this might be my favorite.
It's mine. I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
But isn't that kind of isn't that kind of like anti-Mario a lot?
Yeah,
in this
you know what
level?
this level? You know what this level has?
Boo!
It has personality.
Yeah, maybe that's it though.
What are you talking about, man?
Dude, can you imitate the song?
Ooh, or something like that, right? It's like really ominous.
It's like, whoa. It's super dark.
What's the first thing you guys think of when you think of this level?
The boo outside in the courtyard. And finding that big one.
Spencer, what about you?
I think running around the eyeball.
I think of that fucking piano.
Oh.
It starts like coming at you. I'm like, oh, like that was me as a kid. Like, like I was afraid of that thing when I was like younger because it was just like it just starts like chomping at you out of nowhere.
It's worth mentioning that this one has 6 stars.
Wow, what a change up.
The first one is go on a ghost hunt, then ride Big Boo's merry-go-round, followed by Secret of the Haunted Books, where you encounter Alex's favorite piano. Then seek the 8 red coins. Next, Big Boo's balcony, and finally, Eye to Eye in the secret room.
I love the music during with the merry-go-round. It's like diddle 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 diddle. It's great.
This one has some camera control issues, I might say.
Yeah. Especially when you get in the mansion itself and you're going through like the different rooms.
There's nothing worse than falling down to the merry-go-round when you are trying to stay on top.
But that song though.
I don't see how you could like this one the most. I to me this one is very they kind of took a break on level design to me.
Teddy, can we eject Spencer from the call, please?
So Alex, why did you like this one?
I think, and it's funny that they did this level because like I think after this level and like after the GameCube came out and Luigi's Mansion came out, I don't think they did too many like spooky Mario stages like this. But this one really has like a genuinely like unsettling atmosphere, you know.
I also think this one develops the level really well.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you fight the big boo after fighting the little boos, and then you fight him again at the bottom of the merry-go-round, and then you fight him again at the top of the mansion. And in the DS one, you find Luigi's painting up top.
Because Luigi, you know, and ghosts and stuff, that has to be the connector now.
Did you know that Luigi owns a mansion?
He owns 3.
He's balling out of control.
Spencer, why do you hate this?
I don't hate it. You're right that it has a lot of personality to it. It's got a lot of that. It's just to me it really slows down what I really like about Mario 64, which is
I'll admit that it's
crazy ass
it's
jumps.
It's not the best platform stage.
Yeah.
It's more of an exploration level. Which
This one was an easy get all of the stars on my replay though.
okay, yeah, that's the completionist must love it from that perspective. But
I like that eyeball that follows you around. You like spins around.
I think it gets tired.
Yeah. It's like, oh shit.
I'm gonna die.
Gives you a blue coin. Spencer, have you been seeing clearly?
No, my vision's a bit hazy.
Oh, well, I don't know if you can see it, but could you tell us what course 6 is in Super Mario 64?
Oh, it's Hazy Maze Cave.
Wow,
Yeah, it's a cave.
that's amazing.
This one has poison in it, but it also has one of the coolest power-ups I think of any Mario game.
Dory?
I love Finding Nemo.
Which is the Metal Mario.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
When I was a kid, I used to see posters with Metal Mario on it, and I always thought it was the coolest thing ever.
They missed an opportunity to like make a really metal sound, like power up music for Metal Mario. It's like yeah, yeah. Yes. Metal Mario. His hair gets really long.
It is pretty heavy though. Boom, 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 boom.
Someone needs to make a metal version of that song.
Well, in the DS version that you seem to have missed out on, you can actually activate metal power up as Wario.
Okay.
Did you know that Hazy Maze Cave has 6 stars?
Swimming beast in the cavern. Elevate for 8 red coins. Wow, 8 red coins again. Metalhead Mario. Oh my god, Metalhead Mario. See, I was right.
He's a
They were trying.
Metalhead Mario can move.
That's what's under his cap. He's got a
Navigating
mohawk.
the toxic maze.
Yes.
Amazing emergency exit.
Wow.
Why do they spell amazing that way?
Watch for rolling rocks. I love beer.
Beer's the trick.
Get it? Because it's rolling rock.
Yeah. Rolling Rocks beer.
Yeah, that was the joke. That was the joke.
That's
all
it.
I got.
I thought it was amazing.
So we all remember Dory.
From Finding Nemo, right?
Yeah.
Tell me
We
about
all-
Dory. What makes her the most interesting character in Mario 64?
She talks to whales, right? She's like, oh, yeah. It's just-
This is a level.
I like the exit where you can go out under the castle, right? That's pretty neat. That's a thing.
Yeah. I don't have a lot to say about this one.
Yeah, no, I'm not crazy about this one either.
Very... I don't... Something's
some-
missing here.
Wasn't there like some switch puzzles or something?
Yeah, there's a moving platform with directional paths.
Yeah. That one.
You use that for 8 red coins.
That happened.
I don't like dark levels. I think you have to do you have to be really careful when you do a dark level in a platformer. And I don't know that this one did it to my liking. It's just like, bleh. I don't like the color palette of just the whole area.
I don't think how cramped it is works for this kind of game either.
It's sad to say that the most climactic thing about the stage is Dory.
But they brought Dory back for Odyssey, so that's nice.
You ought to see it.
Yeah.
Just watch out for rolling rocks. They're on sale
They can be lethal.
when consumed in abundance.
Can we try a segue again?
Yeah, I was trying to segue, but
Wait! No, I got you. If you get hit with too many rolling rocks, it might be lethal, but not as lethal as Spencer.
Course 7, Lethal Lava Land.
did you guys know that there's 6 stars in this level?
Really? What?
I like this level.
Me too.
I like this level with one small caveat, but I do like the level. I agree.
Oh my gosh, Spencer.
Have you seen your dentist? Because you might want to get that caveat checked out.
Oh. My
Wait a sec. Was there a bully? Did you get affected by the bully?
Oh, bully.
I had boiled him. You want to go through the stars first?
No, give us your caveat. You gotta get checked out anyway.
Yeah. I want to tell you how wrong you are, Spencer. Come on.
My one comment, there's a specific reason I made it at the beginning was for the first level was that it was very cohesive. This level, to me, while I enjoy it and I think it's well made, it also doesn't feel that like cohesive or livable, which is what I usually like. I get that it's lava themed, but I like that the other levels seem to have like a feel to them, like that you could be there.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, like, why is this crap here?
Yeah, this level is just a big bunch of lava and platforms on it. Like, why would that exist at all?
It's a fair criticism.
But
there's no development here. I agree with you. It's fun, but yeah, why am I rolling across a log? Did this log not melt? You know,
Yeah.
Is that not lava underneath it?
Yeah, because it's how people get around out here. It seems really inconvenient.
Do Koopa shells actually work on lava?
Did you not know that logs are lava proof?
And are people too? Let's read the stars. What are they?
Let's go. Boil the big bully. Star 2 is bully the bullies. Star 3 is 8-coin puzzle with 15 pieces.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
There's a little penguin in there.
Any
Star
puzzle fans out there?
Star 4 is red hot log rolling. Star 5 is hot foot it into the volcano. And Star 6, elevator tour in the volcano. Volcano's
Did you guys
cool.
know- Yeah, that you jump into a volcano on this level.
Actually, I did. It was
Okay.
one of the stars. There's two of the stars.
Yeah.
Did you know?
And then there's a bully, and then you need to bully the bullies.
The bully fights back. He's brought an army.
Aren't you the bully? Isn't Mario the bully throughout the whole thing?
Some might say.
Do
you have a favorite? What's your favorite? 8 red coins on the puzzle?
8 coins with 15 pieces. That's a good deal. You get 15 pieces for 8 coins.
Yeah, I think some of these pizza companies need to watch out. Speaking of which, this might be a good time to drop our sponsorship, Alex.
Today we're sponsored by Wendy's.
No, we're not.
Okay. Sorry.
Could we be sponsored by Domino's Pizza?
I don't know. I had some Domino's the other day. I wasn't a fan.
Oh no! Now
But
we're
you know
not.
you know what they do have? Lethal lava cakes.
Today we're sponsored by.
We can't sponsor Domino's if you insult them right after I talk about them.
We can't be sponsored by Papa John's either. He's racist. Shit.
Isn't he from Kentucky?
I don't know. I don't know.
Doesn't he have the biggest house in Kentucky?
Today we're sponsored by Pizza Hut. Come on down, get yourself some pizza.
Today we're sponsored by Pizza Hut. Does anyone still go to Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
That's their slogan.
We're still here, guys.
Company nobody talks about ever. I guess my favorite would be red hot log rolling. I think it's a fun concept.
Okay.
That's funny you said red hot log rolling because we're actually sponsored by our sponsor today, Little Caesars, and the new red hot pizza. Come on down, it's lethal.
Come on down, it'll kill you.
It's barely food.
Did you know you can get a Little Caesars too?
Oh my god! Did you know that Little Caesars is hot and ready, and so is this level?
Man, it might be hot there, but it's not as hot as sand on a hot beach.
Or Arizona.
Or Arizona.
Oh, I thought this next level was just Arizona.
No, it turns out we don't have a giant pyramid in Arizona.
Oh, okay. It's Shifting Sandland.
It's a great level.
I actually really do like this one.
It's so
I like
awesome.
I like that bird that takes your hat.
What do you like about it?
It takes your hat. I don't know. It does something.
It's got a lot of spunk.
It's got a lot of sand.
Do you guys remember how you got to this stage?
The wall.
Yeah, you jumped into a wall, blank ass wall.
Like Harry Potter.
Yeah, like Harry Potter, only not at all. I mean,
This was the inspiration, some might say.
we're not
Right
at
into quarters.
we're not in a train station. Mario isn't going to a wizard academy, and we followed a rabbit.
But other than
that's
that, it's
true.
basically the same thing.
In the DS version, you might actually follow a rabbit.
You follow a rabbit in the 64 version.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum.
I also really like going into the pyramid.
I like. Do you know how to activate the pyramid? Did you know?
I don't remember.
Hey, I
You
have
have
a
to
question,
stand
guys.
atop the 4 pillars.
Oh, and you can get up there with the Koopa shell.
That would be one way.
I'm thinking it's run up it.
This is the second stage that features the flying cap, and it has a cannon and the Shy Guys.
Hey, does the big birds have large talons?
Were you trying to read the stars?
That's Napoleon Dynamite. Remember that? He's like, do the birds have large talons?
It might be a good start.
Should we read off the stars?
It does
Yeah,
have
sure.
6.
In the talons of the big bird. So Sesame
Big bird.
Street's involved.
Sesame-
Yeah. That's a throwback.
Shining atop the pyramid.
Shining in the darkness.
Inside the ancient pyramid.
Ancient,
Okay, safe. Okay.
ancient aliens.
I was waiting on you to pop in, Teddy. That's what keep going. Stand tall on the 4 pillars.
I got nothing for that one.
Okay. Free flying for 8 red coins.
And I'm free. Free flying.
And pyramid puzzle.
Jinkies.
Cheeky scoop.
What's up? What do you guys like about the stars? What do you dislike about the stars? Why is the bird Alex's favorite?
It's actually not. I like the inside the pyramid, but thanks for putting words in my mouth.
Oh my god. We're going at each other in this one. Teddy earlier, and now you. I gotta just snip at one of you. Probably you, Alex.
Wow. You'll get yours, Spencer.
This is a challenging platforming level.
It is. There's also those little boxes that might squish you.
I'm not sure I understand why this one had the flying cap, aside from getting the 8 red coins that are, and 4 of which are suspended in the air. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it does seem like a bit of a wasted opportunity because there's not much to do with it, and also half the level is like sinking sand.
Oh, that's a good point.
So
More than, because like there's the half across the platforms with those huge boxes that you have to kind of like navigate underneath. And then there's also like those sand tornado spinny segments.
So landing might be lethal. So it's almost better not to use the wing cap.
This one has some identity crisis. The last one was lethal. This one's just shifting, but it's actually lethal.
The inside of the pyramid's cool though. It's a lot bigger on the inside than the outside.
Yeah.
Remember the hand?
The 2 hands.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. It's like Andros.
And it's not listed as like a boss. You have to stand atop the 4 pillars, explode the thing, and then go on an escalator. And then you thought you got a star? Well, you thought wrong.
Like Star Fox.
Why? Because you collect stars?
Because it's just hands and there's like a wing point on the hands.
Ooh, foxy. But in tough times, the situation might be dire, which calls for a move on. Gentlemen,
9?
I'd like to take you to course 9.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to see. Spencer, what was your thoughts on the Sands?
Sands of Time. It was a great game.
It's yeah. I like Brentford a lot. I specifically remember this one for the pyramid and the flying. It's it's not a bad level by any stretch. I do think the flying is a little bit odd. But it's also one of the levels I think I would like to see the world from a bird's eye view. So it gets that. But other than that, it's not necessarily my favorite level.
All right, moving on.
It's no dire
Spencer,
docks.
I acknowledge you. So you thought you were there. You thought you unlocked the Bowser Star. Just as you were about to jump into the portrait, along comes a mysterious mirror on the wall. Actually, that's probably inaccurate. It's like a little ectoplasm. Jump into the ectoplasm and find yourself located in the docks that are dire. Dire docks, course 9.
Fun fact about this one, it's a little different to the other ones. It has 6 stars.
Oh, as opposed to the 6 from the other one.
That's
Yeah.
fun. And a fact.
Changing it up a little bit.
Did you know that after you get the first star, you can fight Bowser?
Did you know that the music is the only memorable part of this stage?
Please give us a full orchestral rendition from your mouth.
I don't know if I remember off the top of my head.
This was like piano? I can't really remember it either. Spencer, we're relying on you.
To do the music of this level?
Yeah.
Dire docks. Dire docks.
Damn, that's it.
Dire docks.
You know, I thought that
Dire
sounded
docks.
familiar.
How did Bowser
It's course
get a
9.
sub?
It's course 9.
Where did Bowser get a sub? Subway?
No. His dad.
Our sponsor for today's video?
Nobody say anything shitty about Subway for 2 minutes, please. Get some money.
I mean, I don't know. Their sandwiches aren't really. I mean,
No!
they gotta flake out on the fillings there. You know, like, can I get some Black Forest ham? They put like two pieces of ham on there, but like way too much lettuce. And I'm like, I don't want that much lettuce.
They count my tomatoes. They always.
They should just let me make the sandwich, man. Because like they always make my sandwich wrong. Just let me make the sandwich.
No matter how many times you tell them to put an ingredient on, they'll do it. So you can say, I'll take green peppers. I'll take onions. Now I'd like more green peppers and more onions. Could you also add green peppers? So about Dire Docks.
Yeah.
This one has the same theme song as Jolly Roger's. I was going to say Lagoon Bay. What is it? Course?
Jolly
Anyways.
Roger's course.
Yeah.
Jolly Roger's level.
I thought it was different, but I don't know. The first star is Bored Bowser Sub. I guess he's a little bored. The next one is Chest in the Current. So, like modern day. Then go pole jumping for red coins. Did you know Mario is a track star?
Yeah, I played Mario song.
Followed by through the jet stream. I believe that's a repeat. Then you have the Manta Ray's reward. And finally, collect the, I can't see the word in the middle there, caps. Cappy, the prelude.
So Snowman's Land. That's course.
Yeah, Snowman's Land. Moving on to Snowman's Land, guys.
I got nothing for Dire. Honestly, it's pretty boring.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
don't care.
sub way.
I don't want to talk about Subway again.
I don't want to throw subs here, so I'll just be direct.
We should stop talking about Subway because today's sponsor is actually Penn Station. Come by and get your fresh cut fries.
I don't care much for Penn State.
Oh my God, Spencer!
No, I'm just kidding. I've never had them.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they have it in Arizona.
Yeah, I think it's like a western.
When you say Penn Station, I'm thinking of the railroad in New
or
York.
like an eastern thing. No, it's like an eastern. It's like an East Coast thing.
Okay.
Man, that's no man's land out there.
Anything about the docks, boys?
No.
Nothing.
You don't have to be a doc to see how dumb this one is.
I'm not gonna dock any points if we skip ahead to the next course.
If I was playing this game, I would take the Switch off the dock.
Very
Damn.
good.
You took mine.
Oh.
Hickory dickory dock.
I might tell it to
Alex
die.
ran up the clock.
Die.
Do you have anything about Dire Dire Docks?
No. I don't. I dire don't.
Oh.
Nah, this one's boring. This one sucks.
Snowman's Land. 'Cause
Man.
That's what we needed was another snow stage.
Want me to hit this? Whoa.
No, sorry, guys.
Want me to hit those stars?
Well, yeah.
Hit him.
Do it.
All right, here we go.
Wait, how many are there?
Oh, this is an interesting fact. This one actually only has 6 stars.
What?
Only? Step down from the stars from Dire Dire Docks, which
Right.
also had 6.
Okay.
Star 1 is Snowman's Big Head.
Big ol' hit.
Step 2 is Chill with the Bully. Wow, you're doing a lot of different things with
Chill.
bullies.
Well, you guys made up because
we
you
made up and we're
Yeah,
friends.
you're chilling with them, just hanging out.
And also because it's cold. Number 3 is In the Deep Freeze.
So he's in a freezer.
Star 4, Whirl from the Freezing Pond.
Got nothing for that one.
Star 5 is Shell Shreddin' for 8 red coins.
Yeah, bro, shredding.
Bro, shred-tacular.
Shell shredding.
Throw your sunglasses on, Mario.
And then Star 6, Into the Igloo. That sounds like a James Bond movie or something.
Coming this fall into the igloo.
So this is course 10, and I'd say this is probably one of the first repeating feeling stages.
Yeah, this one could have been part of the other ice stage, water stage, whatever you want to call it, the snow stage.
I think that might be a bit ambitious, but anyway, Spencer?
Why
Yeah,
do
it's-
2 snow stages?
Yeah, it just felt repetitive.
Well, the music is identical. That's first off. And then the stars, I mean, they took elements of the Lethal Lava Land with the bully.
Bully.
And then the penguin is like you have to hide behind the penguin to escalate the mountain.
I like the flowers. They make you spin. You hop on them.
You spin me right round, like red coins. Anyway,
Yeah.
Spencer, what you got?
I like the level enough. I'm into snow levels personally. I mean, I get that. I like it the actual snow part because I don't really experience snow in Arizona. So whenever I get to go to a place that or a level in a game that has it, I'm always all about it. Yeah, I mean, do we need 2 snow levels? I feel like once you kind of get into it once, you're kind of done with it. And you know, if you look at Mario as a tech demo kind of game, then this doesn't make any sense.
I hate to say it, but I think Banjo-Kazooie did this one's job
I
better.
was about to say that. Damn it,
Look
Ted.
at that. As we did a map out together, and
Yeah.
it's funny because we kind of, I don't want to say we dissed the Freeze Easy Peak in Banjo-Kazooie, but we definitely didn't hold it in high regard. So to put that above this level is, ooh.
Well, the
Sorry,
snowman looks
Mario.
better in that level.
I have to say I like this level's name.
This
Snowman's
looks-
Land. Yeah.
This
It's
snowman
something I
looks-
would not have considered if we were not doing a full 2-hour long discourse on Mario 64.
This snowman looks like an alien. And
He
the
does.
snowman in Banjo looks like a snowman.
But if you go to the snow level in Banjo-Tooie, I won't say any more. Spencer, you gotta play it.
Oh. I guess I do like that there's a giant snowman. I think
But
that's
when you-
kind of cute. But
When you play in the snow for too long, you get a little wet.
well, it's easy to dry
What
off.
happens? Ooh, yeah. I would say my feelings are mixed. It's like somewhat wet, somewhat dry.
World.
Course 11.
This one is, I think, is one of the most memorable stages.
Tell me why.
Tell me why? Because you can raise the water and level up and hide and down and stuff. And there's little guys with pans that'll toss you. They like step on
Tell
the
me why.
little thing and they're like, "Yeet," and they just like toss you up.
Tell me why. You know what's so cool about this one?
Form that way.
I want 8 red coins.
I want 6 stars.
All right, tell me what they are, Spencer.
Yeah, this
Fine.
one's...
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's just I haven't read them in a while, so I was feeling a little anxious to read them.
Read them, man. Read them.
Okay.
I like this level. I like that the level. I guess I don't know if evolve is the right word because you can change it, but you can change the level and the way that it's played as you're going. Yeah,
It's a very interactive level.
yeah, and it's more of a kind of a playground style level. Like this would be almost like the antithesis of maybe second course, where it's just like a one-way vertical jump level. This is kind of like a confined but like explore your own kind of path kind of level. And you get to find solutions to the problems by thinking somewhat creatively.
Best water level.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
doubt. Because you can limit
I
the
did
water.
not originally think so. Like just thinking about the game, but like just doing a map out makes me realize that this one holds its own. I'm gonna read the 6 before Spencer cut me off. Shocking, I know, but so is the first star because it's shocking arrow lifts, followed by top of the town, secrets in the shallows, and the sky. Then take the express train in because you got an express elevator. Hurry up, go to town, Spencer, for red coins, and quick race through downtown.
I'm curious to know, Spencer, because like you talked about Lethal Lava Land not really making sense. Do you like the stage? Because this one doesn't make a lot of sense either. This layout, you know.
It doesn't per se, but it kind of looks like a world. It almost looks like a post-apocalyptic. I know we bring that up like all the time, but it seems kind of like a post-apocalyptic thing, and you're just kind of exploring something that was a thing that now makes no sense. But it looks like ruins of something. I don't know. I'm kind of into it.
Totally, the town.
Yeah. I don't really hate it for that at all, for whatever reason. To me, it
It's
just
great
feels
aesthetic.
cohesive. Like you could go from one end of it to the other, and it would make sense.
Mm-hmm. This one actually uses the hazy mazy music to a more amazing effect.
Even though that music's pretty hazy in my brain.
I can't impersonate it. I tried. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
I failed the map out.
Teddy failed the map out.
Single-handedly.
Teddy failed the map out.
But I didn't fail at this game. I crushed Bowser with my bare hands. 'Cause, I'm Teddy.
Well, that's pretty impressive because Bowser's one tall guy.
Wait a sec. Did you guys have a favorite here?
Oh,
Of the wet dry. Or I'll say top of the town.
top of the town.
Which one is that? That's like in when you go over the little gate barrier and then you swim to the town and then you go
Yeah, I think it's,
make the waterfall.
I think it's really cool because it's like a little hidden area.
It's so cool. It almost looks like a beta
Yeah.
version of the game. Like a little claymation or something.
Yeah.
So I like the 8 red coins in the town. So the town is my favorite part.
I mean, it's the only
But
part
anyways.
that makes any sense.
Yeah. Spiders. Oh.
Spensaurus Rex, what's yours?
Yeah, we top of the town.
Okay. Thanks for copying me.
No,
I said it when you said it.
I don't believe you.
thanks for listening.
Map out
Man,
fans.
Teddy
tell me-
is on a
tell me in
rampage
the-
today.
Tell me in the description. Do you like Rampage?
Scared of Teddy.
If
right
so,
now.
for which console?
Careful when you comment below because Teddy will yell at you for interrupting him. Oh, you're gonna comment on my video? Okay. Scared.
Is that a segue? because I'm feeling pretty tall right now. I've gone hiking. I need water. I'm on the mountain. It's a tall mountain.
I was gonna say, if you could describe this mountain in 2 words, what would they be?
Fuck
And they
it.
would both be tall.
That'd be fuck it.
So good I said it twice.
Yeah.
I hate this level.
I love this level. Spencer?
I like it.
Okay. Thanks,
Let's get
Spencer.
Good medium.
You could have chosen the you could have chosen the right side or the wrong side, and you chose the wrong side, Spencer. Wow.
Come on, this is pure Mario.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, guys. I mean, I can kind of see some of the fun of the platforming itself, but I think like the camera really fucks this one over.
Okay.
They're starting to get repetitious. This one repeats the music from the first stage.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if they didn't have enough stuff planned and they kind of like had to put together what they could, you know.
The 6 stars, as there are 6.
Oh,
A noteworthy fact.
They really outdid themselves this time.
Can we synchronize and read this one all together, guys?
On 3.
3,
2,
1.
Scale
Clue land.
Mountain. Oh.
Columns.
What did you say about columns?
Cheese land. Back streets back. All right.
I'm one tough baby.
Alex, are you okay?
Scale the mountain. Right?
Scale the mountain.
Mystery of the monkey cage.
Mystery of the monkey cage.
Mystery of the monkey cage.
Scary shrooms, red coins.
Ooh, that's a bad trip.
Scary shrooms, Rick coins.
Mysterious mountainside.
Mysterious mountainside.
Mystery dungeon.
Breathtaking view from bridge.
Breathtaking
Of the
view
wild.
from bridge.
Blast to the lonely mushroom.
Blast to the
Just a
lonely mushroom.
Fun guy.
There's a monkey.
He takes your hat.
I like it.
You like
I like-
anything that takes your hat.
I forgot to say this about the sand level, but I love the columns.
It's too late.
To what? Apologize? Yeah. Did you make it to the top of the mountain?
Sure.
Were you Mario enough?
I didn't fall off 100 times. Thanks, camera.
I think you're too hard. I don't think it's that bad.
This video is sponsored by Bad Camera.
This video is sponsored by the poor camera in Super Mario 64.
When you don't want to actually play.
Just wait until you've tried the DS version.
No, I like the aesthetic of this game.
Nice.
It's got a great mountain segment with the mushrooms in it. I'm
All
about
different colors and stuff. Are they? I don't even know.
They're not overly colorful, I guess, but I think they're a nice contrast.
I like that the painting is tiny. When
The
you jump
tiger?
into it in the hallway.
Oh.
Oh, did we even mention the Bowser fight? No.
I don't know. Whatever. They're the same thing. You just throw them.
Moving on.
It's a long game.
He's only the main antagonist of the entire game.
He looks awful. He looks like a pug.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Challenging. This is a challenging segment.
It's tall.
How tall?
Tall.
Tall.
Oh.
Have you played Zelda? Anyways, I don't know how memorable this one really is with the stars, but I think that, as Spencer said, it has great aesthetic. I have to say. Mushrooms? Like, who thought of that?
Wow. In a Mario game?
I miss when I play this game. I realize I miss the level design of like the side scrollers, where that's some of the more memorable stuff about it, and this kind of brought a little bit of that back for me. So I liked it
It was breathtaking.
from the bridge. Yeah.
It's too late to be a good stage. It's too late. stage.
It's not the best stage, but it's you could go worse.
Yeah, you could.
Is that a segue?
No, it's not. Don't stop saying no. We're not picking on the next one.
I know your feelings for it might be huge, but for others, they might be tiny.
Uh-oh. We're talking about TikTok. No.
What? It's Tiny Huge Island,
Go.
Course 13.
The most original stage in the game.
Even though it copies the song from the first stage, just like the previous stage.
I meant concept-wise, maybe not music-wise.
Even though it has the same color palette as the first stage. Anyways, continue.
I think I would have loved this as a kid. Like when I was really young,
Oh,
I would have really been into this level.
I played this as a kid.
Okay, yeah. What's your experience?
I loved it because I was a
Yeah.
kid,
Yeah.
and it was a very cool level.
As an adult, what do you think of it?
Fuck the camera.
Oh, this is not the first time we said that.
Who's Wiggler and why is he your favorite character? Aside from Dory.
I still like the. I still like the games. Sorry, that's the games, but the levels concept though of the islands changing size.
I think it's worth mentioning that there are 3 portraits when you first enter this area of the game. And you can try jumping into the middle one to get rebounded back. Did you know?
Spencer, tell me why.
Boy band, come on.
Did you know that the best Smash character is actually in this stage too?
Goomba?
Piranha. He was
Wiggler.
actually in the second stage, but I failed to mention
Koopa. Troopa.
I thought we were talking about boy bands. I was gonna say that I like it when you're tiny, and I want it that way.
that. I want it. Yeah, but what was that one song that was like? I forget how it goes. It's like you're bigger than life. I don't know how the song goes. You know what I'm talking about?
That makes you larger.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, live. That one.
Yeah. Yeah, you're that song in this one.
I saw the sun.
Yeah, I would have loved this as a kid because I the Koopas are popular and the Piranha Flowers are, all these iconic characters, but they're like huge. That's cool. I don't know.
It's
As
still
an adult,
cool. Why is it
as an-
changed?
Nah, man. This one's a little too small on the one hand and too ambitious on the other.
Oh, look at you.
I think it has huge aspirations, but fails to deliver them with its tiny executions.
Whatever. You guys like that dumbass mountain.
Do you know what I do when I fire out of the cannon? I land.
On Tiny
Yeah,
Huge
6
Island.
stars, guys. Did you realize that the
All
first
right.
time that you played?
What'd you say? Sorry, I was.
What did you say?
My mind was just blown by that last statement.
What did you say about stars? It has 6.
Whoa.
Wow. Alex, read them off for me, please.
Read every single one now.
Pluck the piranha plant. Pluck the piranha flower. The top.
What did you say about the piranha
The
plant?
tip top of the huge island. Rematch with Koopa the Quick. Fight itty bitty secrets. 5 itty bitty secrets. You gotta fight. It's 5 of them. Wiggler
Fight
red
his
coins.
secrets.
Make Wiggler squirm.
Alex, I believe you just cursed out your favorite Smash Brothers character.
Yeah.
I said he's the best Smash Bros. Character.
You just said pluck.
Pluck him.
Pluck him.
Pluck him.
Pluck him out of the roster. Do you really think he's the best Smash Bros. Character? You're just being facetious, right?
No, I'm everything I say during the Butt Mappers episodes is completely serious, Spencer.
Tell me why.
Do you know what he thinks about the piranha plant? I like the way he moves.
If you remove the E for the title, it's Tiny Hug Island, and I kind of like that.
Do you want a tiny hug?
Yeah,
Sometimes he just needs a tiny hug.
small one.
Just a little.
All right, we should look at the time, guys.
Oh, favorite star?
Rematch with Koopa the Quip because I like that one in the first stage, and I think it's cool that they brought him back.
One of the Wiggler ones. I'm a Wiggler guy.
I'm a Wiggler man.
I'm a Wiggler man myself.
I guess I like fighting the oversized piranhas. That's pretty cool. Pluck them.
Tick-tock on the clock, and the party don't stop. No.
Is that a media plug? We don't have a TikTok yet, but guys, if you want to check out the button mappers on TikTok, well, good luck.
That was Kesha. Or Keb, money sign, ha.
Now coming to the stage, Kev, money sign, ha!
Ke, dollar sign, ha! My favorite pop star.
Yeah, the next course 14.
Is that why you wanted us to watch the time, Alex?
I was doing the TikTok, and then I even sang the song, and then you guys aren't even.
I was with you.
I'm gonna use this.
deprived.
I'm gonna use this moment to announce my retirement from the button mappers. I'll.
His references are too hip.
Creative differences.
They don't know Ke.
They don't know who
Money
Ke
sign.
dollar sign ha is.
I don't know what code you're speaking of.
What's he trying to say? TikTok clock.
More like TikTok rocks.
The song's this.
Hell
Sorry. Now you got me thinking
yeah.
songs. This is awesome.
This is the best. This is the best. I hate to say
This is the level, man.
And you know what? It plagiarizes heavily, like just from music wise. It takes the racing soundtrack from the Penguin race from Course 3 and makes it the main theme for the stage. But I don't even care.
I'm okay with that.
The coolest thing about the stage is that you jump into a grandfather clock, and depending on the minute hand where it's at, it changes the speed of all of the machinery in the stage. It's like you're inside of a giant clock tower, and say your minute hand is on the 12, everything's frozen, versus if it's on the 6, everything's at hyperspeed.
I love levels where you're inside of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get you.
It's very cool. Like this kind of I don't want to go off on a tangent too much, but there's a stage in God forgive me for saying this Banjo Nuts and Bolts where you go inside
Which is basically
of,
Banjo 3E.
where you go inside of an Xbox, and that is the stage. Is that you're inside of your Xbox, and that's the whole stage. And that's kind of what this game stage like kind of reminds me of. You're inside of a clock.
Spencer, while you may be right on a statistical level, on a spiritual level, you're actually wrong.
Oh, what was Banjo 3E?
Ukulele 3.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Bubs 3.
No,
Bubs
you're right.
D.
This one you could argue also suffers from the camera problem. It's one of those more enclosed levels.
Yep.
Oh well, I like it. I like its exploration mixed with platforming. I think it nailed it.
I like its 6
with
stars.
its whimsy.
6
Yeah.
stars. Or the.
Oh, yeah.
How many stars you would give it? Wow.
Yeah, man.
Alex gives it 6 stars.
Well, it's funny that you say 6 stars because also it has 6 stars.
Wow.
What?
Star 1 is roll into the cage. Star 2 is
rolling.
the pit
rolling.
and the pendulums.
Dylan's.
Star 3 is get a hand.
I have 2.
Oh, well, you're already on the right foot. Star 4 is stomp on the thwomp.
My favorite dance move.
And hip hop track.
I thought it was
Stomp
from
on the thwomp.
K
Stomp on the thwomp.
$. Ha. Step 5, timed jumps on moving bars. Bars on bars, right? That's a rap thing. Some of my rap-loving friends talk about bars. Star 6, stop time for red coins. You always got time for red coins.
You can always stop time. Mario would stop time. If I could turn back time. If I could find a way.
Time after time.
It's the wrong song.
Favorite stars?
Cage.
Damn, I don't know.
I like the one with the pendulum. Or I'm sorry, it's not a pendulum. It's like the hand, and you have to stand on the hand and then make it move to the other star. The red coins are fun.
I don't think the stars were the highlight for me. It was just the level itself and traversing it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, what makes it great is just exploring inside of a clock. That's also a really well designed level. I'm all about it. But I guess if I had to pick one, I'd say roll into the cage. Rage in the cage.
Moving on.
Ooh, this one's gonna, I think, split us.
Are you ready for the
Yeah.
ride of your life?
My life.
My life.
My life with rainbows. Boys, brace yourselves. Lads,
Crikey.
it's a rainbow ride. Course 15.
This ride is a rainbow.
Very good.
I'd like to read off the 6 stars now.
Go ahead, chap.
Jolly good, mate. The first one is Cruiser Crossing the Rainbow,
Wow.
followed by The Big House in the Sky.
Oh, crikey.
Afterwards, when you have some time to collect things you might want to get, coins amassed in a maze.
Cool, blimey.
And you better check your crotch and make sure that things ain't swinging in the breeze.
Oh.
And
It's talking about.
what did you want to talk about, Columns?
You're talking about my columns.
Well, if you're familiar with columns, you might know another shape by the name of tricky triangles.
I hated that class.
And then my favorite song yet, Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
I actually do like that song a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Display a stage.
I love it.
That's a great accent. Can you do the rest of the map out like that?
What are you doing in my swamp?
That is not what I expected.
What are you doing? I'm a swamp.
That's my Shrek. Donkey!
Don't get out of my swamp.
God, what's happened to us?
I love
15
this
courses,
stage.
yeah.
Can I just...
Okay.
I
You
like-
said it would split us. Alex, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah. It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
Okay.
I
I
don't-
like it.
I can hardly consider this one a stage.
It also borrows the same theme that the TikTok clock used. Can I
This
just
is-
say that courses 10 through 15 all stole a track from a previous stage?
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if
know.
like the game was like rushed out for the deadline at N64 like launch or something.
I almost think that, well, because, I mean, previous Mario games took soundtracks. I mean, like, it didn't matter. You know, that
Yeah, we
they
never
were reusing
criticized
themes.
it for that.
So I don't know if it was I don't think it was an oversight. I just think that they weren't aware that it would deplete from the character of the levels.
Maybe you're right there. I think this level suffers from what Spencer said the lava one suffered from. For me, is that this doesn't feel like a level. It just feels like a bunch of random shit.
That's true. It's cool, though.
Yeah, no, it is cool, and I don't dislike it. I just think that as a Mario 64 level, it's maybe a little weak.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly... That's why I don't see it as one of my favorites, is just that it's so gimmicky. But
It is one of the toughest.
I think there's a whimsy to it that I really appreciate. And there's a unique challenge to it that I enjoy the challenge of this one.
It has a bunch of mini sections to like collect stars on. Like you can take different carpets across different rainbows, and like they go on these different looping patterns, and the carpet will disappear if you've stepped off of it for too long, or it'll if it reaches the end of the rainbow, the carpet just falls. So you gotta be extra careful.
I wonder if this stage inspired the bonus like platform stages from Sunshine.
That's interesting.
You know what I mean? Where like it's kind of like suspended, like platforming challenges.
Join us next March for the Super Mario
Next
Sunshine
time on Button Ball Z.
Button. Press the button. Button Ball Z.
Clue.
What?
That's stupid.
Damn.
Man.
No, I like this one. This gets 2 thumbs up for me.
My life.
You could almost see it as a dream, maybe.
Yeah, I do kind of like the aesthetic, and God damn it, and I'm glad they kind of brought the stage back in Smash Bros. Melee as a level. It's like a course you can fight on with the rainbow and the rides and stuff. But so I do like that, but I don't know. Just playing it it loses a certain aspect that Mario 64 had retained for the most part through the entire game, and that was the freedom. When playing one of these stages, except for the Lagos stage, when playing the stage, you have the freedom to do what you want in whatever order. I don't think you get that here. The stage is kind of like is a basic like
literally on rails, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that kind of takes away from it.
I don't know, because you can do whatever you want as far as getting the stars. You could go to the section with the red coins or the triangles or the...
Yeah, but you
could
still have
split
to,
paths with the carpets.
It's just like wait, though, right? Like
there's a lot of waiting. So this one is probably the only course of the whole game where I would say that the map ejection thing makes it a slog.
Yeah. So we're going to call this Marble Zone 2, right? A lot of waiting.
Beats Clue Clue Land.
Everything beats
Well,
Clue Clue Land.
In honor of one of the people that we sang about earlier, the waiting's the hardest part.
Oh, I thought you were going to do $, ha.
I don't know any $, ha.
You don't know any $, ha songs?
No.
It's after our time.
I'm too old.
That was like
man.
2012.
Yeah,
exactly.
You were hip.
I was not hip in 2012.
What were you doing in 2012, Spencer? That you're too good to listen to $, ha.
Yeah. Too busy with Linkin Park.
Still?
Yeah, in 2012? What the hell are they doing then?
What?
You guys heard these Linkin Park fella?
Have you guys heard of
So many
Linkin
question
Park
blocks.
from 2001?
He's pretty deep.
When you were listening to Linkin Park, I was playing Pokemon Park.
I was playing Link in the Park. I was playing Zelda in the Park.
Zelda Park Edition.
On his Wii U tablet.
On my DS. No, the Wii U didn't come out until 2013.
Okay.
I was playing on
Point
my
taken.
3DS.
Understood. Guys, 15 courses and no Clue Clue.
Hold on. Isn't there DS exclusive levels that I don't know about?
Mini games?
Are there like DS exclusive courses or something?
No, every course adds an extra star.
Oh, then why would I play the DS version? What the fuck?
Because it's great.
You get silver stars, you get switching stars, you get
I
the
thought they like added
differences
levels.
between Mario, Yoshi, and Luigi. Luigi's backflip will make you wet your pants.
So maybe don't do it then.
I don't know about that.
If
You might not
want
wanna
to
do
the
that.
pants wetting experience of your life.
Yo, bro, if you want to wet your pants, come on.
In my life,
It's quite a 90s commercial. Yo, bro, you want to wet your pants?
The pants wetter.
if you don't wet your pants.
All the cool kids wet their pants.
Luigi. Bro, did you try the new Luigi character Mario 64 DS? It's so good I wet my pants.
That's exactly what it would be.
You'd be like, Mom, I played with Luigi again, and she just grimace at you.
She like pulls out the detergent.
Yeah.
Remember?
Should we talk about the Bowser battles?
Oh, you spin them around.
I think it's fun in the last one. It's
just
actually really
talked
hard.
about it. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
You spin me right,
Do you really want to talk about? I do enjoy the fact that there's like an obstacle course up to him.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, moving on.
It's really just memorable as that boss fight to me.
Have they ever done good 3D Bowser fights? Besides maybe Odyssey? And even that, the Bowser fight wasn't a memorable part of that. It was the aftermath.
Yeah. What is Mario's, or the Nintendo, I guess, what is Nintendo's obsession with like a sumo style boss fight? Especially in this game. It's like everybody's in a circle and you like throw them on the ground. Or in this case, I guess with Bowser, you throw him into a hot wall of lava.
Maybe they played too much Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was a cool gimmick. I mean, it's very difficult to coordinate. Even it doesn't matter if you're playing 64 or DS. It's just to line them up with like the 6 spiky bombs on the edge of the arena
Yeah.
is challenging, especially on the last time that you fight him, because you have to do it 3 times, and on the last try he demolishes the stage so it looks like a star, which is a nice aesthetic feature.
Yeah.
I have to say, as one of the aesthetic mappers.
Yeah, no, I like the fight. It's just weird that every fight, pretty much like every boss fight, really feels like that. I almost
It's
would have.
anticlimactic in a way to these huge levels that are really kind of blowing you away with the platforming elements.
Yeah, I almost would have liked like a Crash Bandicoot chase level, or at least make that part of it or something.
Crash has always had better bosses too.
Yeah, I agree.
Like just the boss designs. Like they always have better boss battles. But so long, Gay Bowser.
So long. Wait, what?
When you throw him in the 64 version, I don't know what he's supposed to be saying, but I swear to God, it sounds like he says, "So long, Gay Bowser." And Damon used that clip in his Red Dead review ages ago. Whenever Mario left the room, he said, "So long, Gay Bowser." It's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I guess that ends Mario's long journey to save Princess Peach. That I don't know if anybody remembered that he was supposed to do at the beginning.
Speaking of Journey, thanks to today's sponsor, Journey. Journey.
Case adjourned. Some might call it adjourn 3.
Journey.
Journey 3.
Mario 64. 64.
Thoughts, impressions,
64.
conclusions, illusions.
I have in my head when you guys said at the beginning, you guys called it a tech demo. And that's kind of been sitting in my head of what I think of that. Because I never really thought of it that way.
I've never thought this game stood up well on its own. I always figure, like, it's just, and that's not the game's fault. It's just, it's time. Like, this game was the first of its kind, and everybody's done it better by now. So it's not the game's fault.
I think it's obvious you need to give the game a pass on several levels. But some of the oversights are almost shocking to a degree. Like, if I was looking at all of the levels side by side, I would wonder why instead of just putting 6 courses towards the end, which though have like unique features, feel so semblant to previous levels, why not just do 2 or 3 that and go all out with them?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
They
on
could have
that.
done 100 stars as opposed to 120. Banjo-Tooie had 90, and I think that game's phenomenal.
I agree. Less stars, more concise.
Do you know what my main problem with this game is?
What?
The camera.
The camera. And I can't fault them for that because, once again, this is their first foray into the 3D platforming genre,
Also, I
It
think
works better sometimes than others. Sorry, Spencer.
I think Lakitu's trying his best.
Is that the Hispanic pronunciation?
Lakitu.
Lucky two.
Bienvenidos, Lakitu.
Lucky two. Lucky two. I do like the fact that they explain that Lucky two's holding the camera at the very beginning of the game. We didn't bring that up, but very clever way of getting you to understand the concept of the free moving camera.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't. A lot of the stages have camera issues that kind of plague the enjoyment for me.
You figure it out as you go. But the thing is, the DS version, especially playing on the Wii U, I don't know. You can only move in 8 directions, so even though you're like in a fully 3D environment, it feels very limited.
Isn't the Wii U like a giant DS though?
You could argue that.
Some might call it a Wii U.
A 3DS.
A Wii.
Banjo Wii.
Wii. You guys. Okay, so did you guys grew up playing the original game?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the L is real?
L is real?
That was the thing. People thought Luigi was in the N64 version of the game, and if you look on that statue out by where you go to like the haunted area, there's a little bit of writing that is very blurry, but it looks like it says L is real. And people thought for ages that there was some way to unlock Luigi, and it became a big internet hoax.
There actually is, if you put a little time and investment into a version. It's actually for the Nintendo DS.
Oh, well,
You
actually,
can get it on your Wii U. It's called Super
interesting
Mario
fact-
64 DS. You can unlock Luigi and put the Luigi cap on, and suddenly you could play as Luigi.
interesting fact.
Alex,
about
have you heard about this?
Interesting fact about the N64 version is that Yoshi's in the game.
So, Alex, have you heard of the DS version?
Yoshi's on the roof. This is fact.
You can also play as Wario.
On the DS one.
But can you play as Waluigi?
No.
Is that our cue?
Oh.
Because I'm gonna cry.
I was just saying that Yoshi's on the roof of the 64 version.
You have to get 120 stars to do it, though.
What's he doing up there? Is he going to jump? Go talk him down.
Is it worth it? I don't know. Find out next time.
Suicidal Yoshi?
Oh, what's the highlight of the maps for you, and maybe the stinker?
The haunted place. That's the highlight, Spencer. Don't you even say a word.
More like, man, if that's your highlight, I find that pretty ghastly. Because personally, my highlight would have to be. I mean, the first level is very, very memorable, but I think that's kind of like that with all classic games. And then Cool Mountain, I really enjoy. And then Tick Tock Clock, if you want for more complicated, refined taste. That's what it would be. And Rainbow Ride for the wild ride.
Okay. I'm gonna second Alex. I think that the most creative is Big Boo's Haunt. I don't know. I think that one is consistent. It develops the narrative, and it also develops a premise that is executed up until Mario Kart 8 many times, the Haunted Mansion. Even though you see that in Super Mario World. It's just done really well here. It doesn't, hinder it in any way.
My least favorite is both water stages.
There's 3. And if you count the snow levels,
Okay.
5. Not to be confused with 6, the number of stars
doesn't
on the majority of the levels.
Hazy Maze has some water too. So
I think Hazy Maze.
there's 7 water levels. And then also lava is kind of like water that you can't swim in.
Womp's Fortress has a water section.
Okay, so
There's a puddle in the Shifting Sandland.
okay, so let's see how many water levels are there then? Womp's Fortress, Jolly Roger, Cool Mountain, Hazy Maze,
It's Cool Mountain.
Lava Land, Shifting Sands, Dire Docks, Snowman's Land, Dry Wet World.
It's
Tall
Dire
Mountain.
Docks.
Tall Mountain.
Bob on Battlefield has water
Tiny,
bombs.
oh dang it! Tiny Huge Island. There's like 12 water stages in Mario 64, guys.
I saw water in TikTok clock.
Where?
Oh, just kidding. I thought I would sneak one in.
Prove it.
So you really don't like water? Because I'm kind of with you. But
You know who does like water? Today's
Yoshi?
sponsor, Dasani. Come on down, get your Dasani water. It has a tiny bit of salt in it. That way it still keeps you thirsty, so you want to buy more. That's true. Read the back of the label.
I would give a nod to Hazy Maze Cave. These kinds of levels always bore me.
I'm seriously underwhelmed by Dire Docks looking back at it. I thought I liked this one, but it almost has nothing unique about it.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Conclusions? I mean, Alex, you and I have mapped out Odyssey, and then Spencer, you've listened to us map out Odyssey.
It's tough. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. I know we had issues with Odyssey 2, but I'm kind of starting to like lean towards Odyssey. You know what I mean?
I mean, yes, Odyssey I think is better. But also with the benefit of literally everything. Newer, better technology, the foresight. I guess foresight. I don't know. Presight.
I wanted to go into this game because I've always had a stigma towards this game where I've always like told myself it didn't age well. I don't think it's that great. And I wanted to give it a chance, and I have. And I do appreciate it, and I can have fun with it. But it hasn't aged well, and I don't think it's that great.
I think when you say it hasn't aged well, I guess if you look at it from a purely like mechanical standpoint,
Even like
maybe
some of the playability, like for one, I mean, well, most obviously for me is the camera. But you know, even like I don't know, some of that stuff's been done better in other games. It's kind of hard to go back. You know, it's like I don't know. I can't think of a good example. It's like riding a car and then having to walk everywhere. Like, yeah, walking everywhere is gonna do it, but like the car is so much better.
yeah. I don't know if I think of it that low, that poorly, but I certainly would agree that it certainly isn't my pick for best 3D platformer of this era.
I want to play Sunshine again. That's really how it makes me feel.
Yeah, me too. Because in my brain, I think Sunshine's better. It could be worse though. I could play it again and I'd not like it as much as 64. But in my brain, I remember Sunshine just being better and all these other aspects.
Time will tell, as does the TikTok clock.
Tick tock on the clock, and the party don't stop.
Is that a Tom Petty song?
Yeah.
Voiced in the tune of Key $, ha.
It was a remake. There's a remix.
Did you guys want to do a reverse map out? No, I'm joking.
Okay. So we start with Rainbow Ride. We're going reverse. It's a rewind.
We could do the evaluate each course with the number of stars out of 6.
Well, they all have,
Because each level has 6
they
stars.
all have 6 stars. So.
But how many stars do you give it? Is the question.
Okay. Let's do
You
it.
with me? You rock? Yeah. You on the ride? You on the rainbow ride?
Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna start
Rainbow
off.
Ride.
Ready? I'm gonna start pitching at you. Ready? Here we
Rainbow
go.
ride.
No, we're not starting there.
Okay. Bowser.
No, it's Bob-omb Battlefield.
Yeah.
6. Wait, I don't know. What do you guys think?
5.
5.
Are we doing it out of 5 or 6?
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 6. I'm sorry, 5. I don't know. 6. I keep saying 6, so 6.
5 for me.
5.
Okay, Wall's Fortress.
5.
5.
5.
Jolly Roger Bay.
2. Ooh.
4.
Whoa.
Wow.
High roller.
Cool Mountain. 4.
Yeah, 4.
Let me give it a 5.
Big Boo's
Big
Haunt.
Boo's House.
7.
You can't.
I'm
You
gonna
can
have to
only
lower
give
it down a notch. I'm gonna
6.
give it 6.
You got your enthusiasm. I didn't think you guys were gonna like this one so much. Has made me more accepting of it, but not too much. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Hazy Maze.
Like a 3E.
Oh, sorry.
3E. Continue.
Hazy Maze K's.
1.
2.
No, I'm gonna give it 2.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
2.
Metal Mario. Metal
2.
Mario's cool.
Lethal Lava Land.
4.
5. 5.
I'm gonna give it a. Man, I'm stuck between 3 and 4. I'm gonna say 4.
Okay.
Shifting Sandland.
4.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, 5 on that one too.
Tell me 5.
Tell me 5. Dire Dogs gets a 1.
1.
Flat. 1 across the board. Jesus.
Snowman.
That one sucked.
Snowman's Land.
2.
2. Yeah, 2 is definitely that one.
You guys are harsh.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a
Spencer.
3.
Okay.
That's whack.
You're dumb, Spencer, but okay.
Oh.
Wet Dry World.
6.
You're gonna wet your pants on this one. 6.
So
No
Luigi's
Luigi
score.
required. I'll say 5.
Tall Mountain gets a 2.
Wait, Alex, what did you give?
A 6.
What try?
6. I agree with you.
Oh, you did, okay.
Yeah, 6. Tall Mountain gets a 2.
4.
4. 3. One of those.
Tiny Huge Island gets a 4.
I'll give it a 4 for being creative.
Give it a 3.
TikTok Clock.
6.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Ew, at the pants. Oh no.
Oh no!
Wet my pants.
Oof! That's the sound Mario makes when he hits the ground. Rainbow Ride gets a 3.
5.
I'm giving it a 5. What do you think about that, Alex?
I think, damn it, Spencer, you're entitled to your own opinion, and I respect that.
Oh, that was aggressive, and I appreciate it.
I think that Richie Fils-Aimé would have a lot to say about our map out today. He would probably say that we should have given 6 stars to every level because Mario 64 is a pioneer in the platforming genre.
Here at Nintendo, we are all about the gamers. That's why today I'm proud to introduce the Mario 64 map out. Now, Alex,
And not only
Spencer,
are we all about the gamers, we are also about the mappers. And according to the button mappers, Mario 64 is a game for the Nintendo 64 console that was originally programmed to be used with the omnidirectional directional stick, also known as the joystick, because it brings a lot of joy to our consumers, aka the gamers.
doesn't have Sonic 0 out of 10.
You can't go as fast.
Can't go as fast as Sonic.
Mm-mm.
But it is metal.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's Metal Mario.
That's Doom.
Dollar sign.
That's,
Is that Ke?
no,
Sign Ha?
that was Doom. The true 3D platformer.
The only true.
I thought it was Cool Mountain.
Clue Mountain. Guys, guess what came out today?
Clue Land, Columns, and Cheese Land.
Sonic 2 Sega Ages release.
And Puyo Puyo.
And Puyo Puyo 2.
A lot of
Ages.
Puyo.
Wait, Puyo Puyo came out? Excellent. That's awesome. What a memorable game. We should talk about that game endlessly.
I love Puyo Puyo.
Did you know that Animal Crossing
Did you
also
know
had a Nintendo Direct?
that there was a Sonic version of Puyo Puyo called Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine? So here I am, back talking about Sonic and Puyo Puyo. Eat it, Spencer.
Oh my god.
Mario 64. Boys, that's a map, and it's a map out. We did it.
We aren't boys anymore.
We're here
We're men
from boys.
to men. Boys to men.
Dun, 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 dun.
Boys to men.
Won't you take me to Clue Land?
Won't you take me to
Beer in it.
Clue Land?
Won't you take me to
Glue Glue Land.
Jeez,
Won't you
man.
take me to
Cheese Land.
columns?
It was quite an adventure we were on today. No doubt.
Have to agree. Wholeheartedly. I put my whole heart into it.
Not half of it. Tension was high. We made it.
I didn't think we were gonna make it at some parts of that.
Give it like
Teddy
somebody-
calling us out. Teddy's on a
Somebody-
rampage.
Some might call it a dab out.
Oh, super
That's my
glad there's no video on here.
I love Glue Glue Land.
That was a map out of Mario 64. Tell us in the comments if you want some more. We could do Sunshine. We could do another. We could do anything, even Mario's brother.